Alright, and ladies and gents, so the question is what BTC is going to do in a short time frame trajectory. Is BTC going to go towards the downside, or actually it's going to surprise many people and it's going to smash through level of resistance that is roughly at 111,000, well, almost at 112,000. This is something that we'll try to figure out in today's video. Guys, if you are new, remember to subscribe to the channel and welcome back everybody. Anyways, guys, one more thing, remember that this video is not financial advice, and now let's go straight into the technical analysis of short time frame for BTC. So guys, what BTC is forming at the moment we see is that we've got a short time frame support on 4 hourly, right? We've got another level of support in here. BTC got supported, this level in here, and we have pushed towards the upside right now, right? So we've been supported, BTC was supported a couple of times, right? We can of course, cut it this way. Nonetheless, in my eyes at least, it's creating some form of a triangle, perhaps a falling wedge, but it looks more of a triangle to me, right? So are we going to see the short squeeze? And why do I think short squeeze? Well, because if we are going to look at the liquidity, guys, on a daily, more people are actually shorting green color short, as you can see, right? And also, if I'm going to put on all of the exchanges, right, we got Binance, OKX, and Bybit, we've got more people actually shorting BTC. 7 daily trajectory, if it comes to liquidity, we do have obviously more longs, but look at the size of the shorts as well, right? So it's not like, BTC is going to go only down, because many people are shorting BTC, and I believe that many people can be actually very surprised, right? So let's have a look at this, guys. By the way, sorry I digressed a little bit. We are of course going to look at money to supply correlation, but anyways, coming back to liquidity, guys, we see that we have significant level of liquidity for BTC at 111,645. So let's come back. 111,645. Okay, so let's say roughly in here, which also coincides with this overall level that we see in here that is pretty much all-time highs, right? So what happened in my eyes is that smart money basically offloaded their cash, right? And now retail investors, very small amount of retail investors and emotional traders offloaded their money, right? They sold with loss, and we have another accumulation in my eyes at least, right? So we have another area of confluence, and also stochastic RSI shows us potentially some sign of push towards the upside. Now daily time frame is also showing us, if it comes to stochastic RSI, that BTC actually bottomed, and we could expect some greenery, let's say. Let's see in coming days, I guess, right? But now, guys, if we are going to look at the standpoint of falling wedges, BTC is actually perfectly following that, right? I know that many people are calling for the end for BTC at that time, but obviously technicals are showing something else, right? And now if it comes to the weekly time frame, guys, well, that doesn't really look juicy, okay? We could see a little bit of a turbulence. I'm not going to say that BTC is going to be only pumping, because it's very possible that we could see a little bit of a short time frame pain on weekly. But again, I want you to remember, guys, that stochastic RSI might be in here for a while, and we can still see a pump, right? Especially looking at funding rates. Well, nothing is really yellow that much in here and overheated, which kind of gives me more confidence, saying that we still have a lot of fuel for BTC, and of course for altcoins, which we are going to get into in this video as well, to go, right? So we still have some fuel to go, guys. All right. By the way, let me go through a little bit of a news, right? Because Trump says that he hopes that they will finally open up to the European nations for the trade with the US, right? He said that he's going to put that 50%, and as far as I'm aware, they already came back and they are saying that they want to negotiate, right? So this is another green light for the markets. And as of today, if we are going to look on the daily, nothing is really pumping, only ton a little bit. And for hourly at the time of recording this video, well, we do have a little bit of a upside in here. Nonetheless, guys, I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for big green as bubbles, right? That's something that I'm waiting for as well. Okay, now looking at ETFs, we've got 385 million of positive inflows as of yesterday, May 27th, and BlackRock actually purchased 409. Now looking at Ethereum, that's very important. We do have positivity for so many days, right? And I know that these inflows are not as huge as for BTC, but heck, we got to start somewhere, right? Now people are probably thinking about altcoins, right? So Now, as you can see, guys, we've got Bitcoin season clearly still. And I know that it's very, very annoying, but if we are going to look at the chart of Bitcoin's dominance, what we see is happening, that's weekly time frame, guys, so that's very zoomed out. We still have a lot of, well, fuel to go for altcoins because Bitcoin is at, well, let's say almost historic highs if it comes to the dominance, right? Now, looking at shorter time frame for Bitcoin's dominance, we see that perhaps this could be the beginning, right? And again, I'm not going to show, say for sure that yes, this is the beginning because we had whoopsie doopsie done before. Bitcoin's dominance risen up before, and it might gonna play the trick on us, right? But potentially we could consider this scenario as a bearish retest on a daily, and let's see what's going to happen, guys, right? So to conclude, I didn't sell any of my altcoins. I'm still holding my altcoins, and of course I'll be eyeing to accumulate BTC, but probably during the bear cycle. Okay, anyways, guys, now looking at USDT dominance, the only thing that kind of worries me, and again, I'm not bearish in here, what I see is that daily is showing us such scenario, sorry. We could see a little bit of a downfall for USDT dominance, but on a weekly time frame, we potentially could be supported in here, right? So that's something to bear in mind, guys, right? Remember about, not degening into altcoins or BTC or whatever it is, when you see such a huge green candles, right? I would say for BTC is probably too late. Nonetheless, guys, it obviously depends. If you want to do short trading, I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm pretty sure that spot holding, if it comes to altcoins, could be also beneficial for you in foreseeable future. I mean, weeks and hopefully weeks, right? Hopefully not months, weeks, right? But let's see what's going to come out of well, Trump and tariffs, right? If they are going to make a deal, and of course we are waiting for FOMC meeting in June. That is very, very important, right? To see what Jerome Powell is going to say. Now, guys, one thing that I would like to add is that nobody is really searching for Bitcoin at the moment. This is last 5 years worldwide search on web, right? We can look at YouTube search as well. That's going to be a little bit higher. However, as you see, guys, we are nowhere near even these highs in here. And they were where exactly? February, March, right? So when that pump of BTC was pretty much going towards the downside, right? Now, that was in May 2021, right? We have reached 100 levels. What does it mean? Retail isn't here. So if retail isn't really interested into Bitcoin that is trading at around 110,000, imagine of what kind of a euphoria is going to come. And I know that you might not believe that euphoria will come, but for me personally, I'm looking at these charts and I'm making my decision, which obviously is not financial advice, that I'm going to keep my altcoins because I do believe in altcoin season that is yet to happen. Okay, so guys, there you go, a quick BTC update, right? To conclude quickly, I know it's a little bit messy video, but I haven't been doing these videos for a while. To conclude, guys, I do expect BTC to reach these levels of 111,500 in order to grab this liquidity, right? From there, we are going to reevaluate. And actually, one more thing I totally forgot about showing you a global liquidity index and the correlation. But let's switch to the daily. We are already on 83 days offset, and now it's still loading up, I believe. Oh no, actually it's here. A little bit messy, but you guys will forgive me, of course. So what we see, guys, is that little boredom at the moment that is reflecting in here on money to supply as well. We do have a little bit of a boredom and sideways price action. Of course, it's not always perfect. Nonetheless, as you see, we potentially could see a little bit of a sideways boredom for BTC, but then we are going to make our way towards the upside, right? If I'm going to zoom it this way, right? I hope that it makes sense, guys, but you see, right? That's one of the main reasons I'm not selling my altcoins, because that will be a little bit silly, right? Money still haven't flown into BTC fully, and that kind of makes me think that there is still time for the money to flow out of BTC into altcoins, if that makes sense. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Peace and love, crypto.